Hello everybody, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today quickly I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to do this, how to draw a circle and how to divide it into 8 equal parts. How to divide a circle into 8 equal segments. Every side of the division will be equal. Alright, so let's go right into the process. So before then, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click that subscribe button. Just click that subscribe button. Please. You can like, share, and comment on this video so that other creatives can be able to see this video. Alright. Okay, so you can turn on a notification bell so that when I upload a new content, you will be the first to see it. Right? So let's go into the process. Now, let's just turn off this one we have created. You have to turn it off. Then you have to start from afresh. So the first thing you have to do is to draw a circle. And how do you draw a circle in Photoshop? So you come to your tools panel here on your left side of this of Photoshop. So you come down and you will see a circle here. As you can see, this is an ellipse tool. This is a circle. So you now click on it and you will see this icon like this. Now, for you to draw a perfect circle, you have to hold your shift key and drag and draw. But if you do not hold your shift key, your circle will not be perfect. So assuming we didn't hold our shift key and try to draw a circle, you can see that this circle is not perfect. It's like an oval. It's like a sphere. You see, it's not perfect, right? So for you to draw a perfect circle, you have to hold your shift key. So holding my shift key and drag and draw, you can see that this circle is now perfect. It's a perfect circle, as you can see. All right, so the next thing you have to do now, we want to take off the center of this circle so that when we are dividing the circle into 8 equal parts, the center will be equal. Will be what? Equal. So now how do you do that? You now draw another circle that is smaller than this. All right, another circle that is what? Smaller than this. So now we now create a new layer first. Now we come to this layer and draw a new circle. Then we come to this tools panel and click on this ellipse tool, the circle. Then we now hold our shift key, then drag and draw like this. Then you have to change the color of this new smaller circle so that we know what we are doing. So we'll make it a green color like this. Perfect. Then we'll keep it at the center, at the what? Center of the bigger circle. All right. So what do we do next? What do we do next? Okay, we want to take off the center of this big circle with this smaller circle. So how do you do that? First of all, you have to come to this bigger circle. You have to click on the bigger circle like this. You have to click on the bigger circle, go and convert and rasterize this layer. You have to rasterize the layer of the bigger what? Circle. Then clicking on the bigger circle, you have to left click and you have these options. Then you come down to rasterize layer, and you click on it. So if you do not rasterize the layer, you cannot do what you want to do. All right, so you now rasterize. So we have rasterized that layer. Now the next thing you have to do, now we want to take off this small circle, the space of this small circle from this big one. So now we now click on the small circle like this. Then we now hold our command key on our keyboard. Then we'll come to this place of this place, like you are seeing, like on this smaller circle. As you can see, there is a small rectangle already appearing. It's a layer thumbnail. Now you come to this place and you click like this. As you can see, when you've done that, you can see a line on this smaller circle. You can see a line on this smaller circle. When you have done that, now the next thing you have to do is to come to what? Your bigger circle. You just click your bigger circle. Then you press delete on your keyboard and you delete like this. So as you've done that, you can see that a small circle is inside of this big circle has been removed. This small circle has been removed, but it's not showing here, right? So this you have successfully deleted the space of that smaller circle from the big one. All right. So you now to remove this selection, you press Ctrl D. So now if you remove this smaller circle, you can see that that space has been removed. Isn't this beautiful? Wonderful. All right, so you can now delete this smaller circle because we do not need it again. Okay, now let's go. Now it is time for us to divide this big circle into 8 equal parts. All right, so what do you do next? For you to do the division, you have to use a rectangle tool. So, and how do you do that? You now come to the tools panel and click on this ellipse tool, and you double click here and you left click. When you left click, you see other tools here. You see a rectangle tool, so you now click on the rectangle tool. Then you come to this place and draw a small tiny rectangle like this. So the space between this rectangle determines how wide you want your spacing to be. All right, so we are going to keep it like this. Okay, we are going to keep it like this. Perfect. So now we are going to change, we are going to take it, we are going to keep it at the center first. So it needs to be at the center first. Now the next thing we have to do, we have to change the color of this rectangle so that we will know what we are doing, because the rectangle's color is black and the circle color is black. So we have to just change the color of the rectangle so that we know what we are doing. So we double click here and change the color of the rectangle towards red. R for rectangle. Okay, now the next thing you have to do, like you just remember what we did when we are removing this middle of this bigger circle. So that is the same thing we have to do. So clicking on the rectangle, you now click on the rectangle like this, then you hold your command key and click inside the rectangle layer here, this place. Now you now click here, you see there is a selection already. So after doing that, you now come back to your ellipse tool, to your circle, and you delete the circle. Press delete on your keyboard. So you can see that a line is appearing on the ellipse tool, which is a circle already. That means it has been deleted. You now press Ctrl D to remove the selection like this. All right, so if you try to remove this rectangle, you see that the circle has been divided into 2 equal parts already, as you can see. All right, that is the first step. Now the second thing you have to do, you want to further divide the circle again into 4 equal parts. So now for you to do that, you come to your rectangle tool, your rectangle layer, you now press Ctrl T, and you see that you can be able to transform this. Now you're not going to transform the rectangle, so you just have to change the direction of the rectangle. So you just turn it clockwise to your right. You can see the angle is showing on your right, so you can see, so you have to turn it to angle 90. This is angle 90. Holding your shift key, that is how you can be able to turn this into equal parts, as you can see, holding your shift key. So keep it at the middle like this. You have successfully turned this rectangle and place it in the middle, right? So now the next thing you have to do is to divide this circle into 4 equal parts again. So you want to divide this circle again. Now what do you do again? You have to do what we initially did again. So you have to hold your command key and come to your rectangle and click the middle like this. There will be a selection. You come to your ellipse tool, come down to your ellipse tool and delete again. Then you deselect by pressing Ctrl D. So that spot has been deleted again, as you can see. Perfect. This is the same thing you're going to do over and over and over, so that you finally divide the circle into 8 equal parts. All right, so let's just go again. We just go and divide the other sides again. So we just press Ctrl T and turn it like this to angle of 45. Press OK. You press OK, Ctrl T, turn it to the angle of 45. Press OK. Press yes. Okay. Then you come to the rectangle, holding your command key and click on this middle. There will be a selection. You delete it. Okay. Make sure you come to your circle tool. You delete it. Then you deselect. All right. Then you still turn it again. As you can see, it has been deleted already. So Then you see press Ctrl T and turn it like this. Turn it like this, as you can see, like this. All right. Then you press command key, your command key, and come to this rectangle and click the middle, and you see there's a selection already. So you come to the ellipse tool and delete again. So as you can see, if I now remove this rectangle, you can see that this circle has been divided into 8 equal parts. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 8 perfect equal parts. So now but what the problem is, this is still a whole circle. This is still a whole circle. So how do you detach this halves? How do you detach it? Now that is the next thing you have to do. All right. So you now come to this ellipse tool, this circle. You now click on it. All right. You now click on the ellipse tool. Then what do you do next? After clicking on the ellipse tool, you come to your tools panel and come down to this second icon. You click here. This is a polygonal lasso tool. You click on this polygonal lasso tool and you have this. All right. So now what do you do next? You now come, you want to cut out these halves, these equal segments. You want to cut them out. So that is how you make it. You now cut out the halves. So, and how do you do it? After clicking on your polygonal lasso tool, you come here, you click here, you come down, you click here, you come here, click. You want to cut out this first side of this circle. You want to cut out this place. Now you come here and click here and come here. So after clicking round this half of this circle, you now left click and you come to this. You see options like this. Then you now come to layer via what? Cut. You come to what? Layer via cut, and you click on layer via cut. Right. So you have successfully cut out this other half of the circle, as you can see. So if you turn off this circle tool, this ellipse tool, you can see that this side has been successfully was cut out. So that is what you are going to do to every other axe that you are seeing, so that it will be divided equally. So the next thing you have to do is to come to the ellipse tool again. You come to your polygonal lasso tool. You come here. You cut. You cut. You cut. You cut. You cut. You cut. Come here. Then left click. Then layer via cut. And you click. You have cut out that part. You still come back to the ellipse tool again. Come to your polygonal lasso tool. Come here. Click. Click. Click, 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 and left click, layer via cut. The same thing, you still come down here, click, 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 click here, and you can see that you have been able left click and cut this as two. You still click on the ellipse tool, come here, click, 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 left click, cut out. You come to the ellipse tool again, click on the ellipse tool. You have to click on the ellipse tool first. So then come here to this other one. You click, 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 click. You left click and cut out. You click on the ellipse tool again. You come here, click, 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 click. Left click, cut out. You click on the ellipse tool again, the last one. Last one, come here, click, 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 click. All right, you left click and cut out. Perfect. You see, this is what we are talking about. So you have been able, so now you can now, this ellipse tool doesn't exist again. You can now turn it off. So you have been able to cut out all these halves in equal. I can see very equal. You have been able to cut out. Now, how do you change the color? So you just come to any of the the segments and you just click it. Come here to FX, right? Click on FX, color overlay, and you click on color overlay. Then you pick a color and give it a color like this. Give it a color. Click OK. You come to this other one. Click on FX, call to color overlay. Click on it. Give it a color. give it a color green like this. You click OK. Come to this one, FX, color overlay, give it a color here, give it a color, any color of your choice. Alright, then you come to this other one, click on FX, color overlay, give it any color of your choice, give it. Alright, you come to this other one, FX, color overlay, click on here, change the color to any color you want. Alright, you come here, come to this other one, FX, color overlay, click on any color of your choice, you click right, come to this one, FX, color overlay, just like that. Very simple, as you can see. Click on this last one, FX, color overlay, click here and change the color to any color you want. Alright, you can see, so wonderful, so wonderful. So we have been able to divide this circle into 8 equal, very equal parts. 8 equal parts. So very simple, as you can see. So this is the end of our video. So please subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button, like, share and comment on the video so that others can see it. Turn on your notification bell so that when I upload a good content like this, you'll be the first to see it. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.